Good morning. Today, Ivan and I are going to get some weapons. We're going to buy some pistols and then head off to war. This isn't a swimsuit I'm wearing. It's a top, shorts, and a shirt. For war in Thailand, people usually wear bright shirts, but I have this outfit, so I decided to wear it today. I also have these special glasses, but I'm going to buy new ones now because these are from the last war and they're a bit scratched. This is so I don't get hit in the eye. Here's a modest selection of weapons. We're buying big pistols now like these, and I'm getting myself some new glasses. Everyone's splashing each other near our house. Absolutely all of Jomtien is soaking wet. Look at how many people there are. Everyone's out in pickups with huge barrels. This is how they celebrate the Thai New Year, which is called Songkran. Songkran causes huge traffic jams, so it's pointless to try and go anywhere. Everyone just drives very slowly so they can splash each other. I don't know how people get to the airport because even a short distance in Pattaya takes about 3 hours. This is my weapon. This is the automatic we bought. I need to test my pistol. It shoots weirdly. Oh, no, it's good enough. I want to sneak right up to Ivan while we're walking and shoot him. Now we're going to the Riviera to get water, catch a tuk-tuk, and head out for the shootout. Ivan is really angry because I got him all wet. He told me to stop immediately. I stopped, of course, but only because I ran out of water. Last year we had huge bags and it was much more convenient. They shot really hard and lasted a long time. The pistols have to be refilled every 10 minutes because the water runs out fast and they don't shoot very far. I don't like these pistols at all. Ivan, you were just crying for me not to splash you while we were walking. The most fun part is splashing Indians and prostitutes. Indians are very afraid of water. I don't know why, maybe because it's clean. I just found an extremely huge coconut. Look at it compared to a normal one. Is it real? I'm just in shock. We got in a tuk-tuk and this is where the fun begins because you can splash people on the roadside like this. We saw a lot of Russians and we're heading over to them. There's a whole crowd of Russians there. It's more fun with Russian music. We've already returned home. Today, no food delivery works except for McDonald's and other fast foods, so we're going to eat McDonald's. It was a lot of fun. There were so many people there. Americans and Europeans joined us as well. Everyone was dancing to Russian music. I really liked that. There was even a fight. In Songkran, there are certain rules that you can't splash elderly people, pregnant women, and children. Most people don't follow these rules. Even today, I got hit in the eye by a high-pressure water gun. You shouldn't do that. There are also Russians. Many who have just arrived in Thailand don't know about this holiday, so they start behaving quite aggressively. Our people aren't used to this, and one woman asked not to be splashed, but she was splashed anyway. Then she went up to the man and started hitting him in the face. It was a Russian woman who was hitting a Russian man. The man who got hit, his friends started getting wild and splashed her even harder with water, but she also went up and punched him in the face. But that's a normal reaction for our people. So if you ever happen to participate in Songkran with Russians and some of them don't agree to be splashed, well, according to Songkran rules, those who don't want to participate shouldn't be splashed. Russians start getting very aggressive. They immediately jump into a fight. Yes, maybe you'll file a report against them later. Yes, maybe they'll be punished later. But the fact remains that you'll get hurt, because at that moment they don't care about the consequences. I've already said, if our people think you've shown them disrespect, it'll be 100% fight, so you need to be more careful with these people. Ivan and I had a similar situation too. We asked not to be splashed because we had our things in suitcases, but we were splashed anyway. And a fight almost broke out. Ivan went to sort it out. We have a similar holiday in Russia called Ivan Kupala. I'll tell you a little bit about the Ivan Kupala holiday. It's one of the most mysterious and beautiful holidays associated with paganism and hints of orthodoxy. This holiday is connected with the sun, fire, and water. This holiday is mostly celebrated in the summer when everything has already bloomed. The main symbols of this holiday are fire, purification, and protection. Next comes water. Water for us symbolizes health and renewal, and plants are a symbol of nature and fertility. We celebrate it on the night from July 6th to the 7th because it's believed that on this very night the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead is at its thinnest and nature acquires magical power. And you might have seen many videos of jumping over a bonfire. This is also our ancient pagan tradition among the Slavs, which has survived to this day. Well, of course, they don't do this in Moscow. It's always done somewhere outside of the major cities. It's the youth who must jump over the bonfire to cleanse themselves of troubles and illnesses. Well, naturally, many men are tested for their courage. The higher the bonfire, the bigger the jump must be. This is done in order to impress the women. It's a bit reminiscent of an African tribe. If a man and a woman jump together, specifically lovers, over the fire, and if their hands don't let go during the jump, it means they'll have a truly strong love. On this holiday, people look specifically for the fern flower, because according to ancient mythology, the fern is a symbol of wealth. It gives you wisdom and the ability to see treasures where others don't. Well, in reality, ferns don't bloom. It's just a myth like that. I've already told you that our women really love fortune telling. This is connected to ancient pagan traditions. And perhaps you've seen videos where girls weave wreaths of flowers and float them down the river. Now I'll tell you why they do that. It's like fortune telling when a girl releases a wreath into the water. If it floats very far away, it means you'll be getting married soon. If it stays near the shore and starts spinning, it means you'll have to wait a long time. And if it suddenly sinks, then that's a terrible sign altogether. Herbs and plants on this night are considered especially healing, particularly St. John's wort, wormwood, chamomile, and mint. These are also our traditional plants. They're used to brew tea. People still even use them to treat colds, wounds, and so on. And of course, people believe that on this specific night, plants acquire a special healing power. You're probably wondering why the holiday is called Ivan Kupala. After the adoption of Christianity, the holiday was merged with the day of John the Baptist. That's where the name Ivan came from. The word Kupala, well, it's naturally connected to the fact that the holiday involves water, so that's how it became Ivan Kupala. This holiday is also celebrated by Belarusians, Ukrainians, Poles, Lithuanians, and in Latvia. People also believe that on this night you can meet mermaids, forest spirits, and various mystical characters, as well as witches. That's why people used to wear various amulets and light bonfires. Because the connection between worlds is very thin on this day, people were afraid that all these mystical creatures would come to them. Because of this, they protected themselves as best they could with these amulets and bonfires. Also, our folk songs are believed to protect us when we sing them. We dance in circles, weave wreaths. These are all protective symbols as well. This is just a brief description of this holiday. Actually, I know a lot more about it. If you're interested, I'll tell you sometime. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. And you can also support my channel on Boosty.